more details come out, and every detail is absolutely terrible. Apparently 7 years before his most recent arrest, he was investigated over allegations of sexual assault and physical abuse in the UK at that point. 2 women told Vice World News they were violently abused, one raped, the other repeatedly strangled by Andrew Tate himself. And the UK police and the Crown Prosecution Service mishandled their case, leaving him free to, of course, develop his career and go on to, at least allegedly, abuse and victimize other women as well. Apparently, police took 4 years to pass their investigation to the Crown Prosecution Service. That's the organization whose job it is to assess whether there's a realistic prospect of conviction, at which point they declined to prosecute. One woman said that Tate used a similar method of emotional and physical control in his UK webcam business back in 2015 before he headed over to Romania. When I said that he saw that he was arrested in Romania, I was shocked and didn't know how to react. I cried. Everything I read is what I told the police at the time of the complaint. If the CPS had just pulled their finger out, none of this would have happened. And not only would he have been brought to justice, but a lot of people might not have suffered as much as they did over the years. So that is definitely something that needs to be looked into, that decision. But the thing, Farron, for me that's so terrible about this is in a much darker way, it reminds me of some of the Elon Musk stuff. It's bad enough the individual crimes they do, but when they're able to generate this cult following that no amount of revelation of who they actually are, the terrible things that they do, the things that they believe and advocate for, seems to be able to crack. Elon Musk is as beloved by his fans after months of him being an absolute buffoon on a daily basis. And if I don't know if Andrew Tate ever makes it out as a free man again, but if he does, I guarantee he's gonna have a loyal following for his videos or whatever the hell it is that he does for money. And that's just so depressing.
Well, and we've already seen, the Tate supporters coming out, all these little weirdos on Twitter, the whole Matrix thing, right? When he was arrested, like, oh, it's whatever reference they're trying to make there. I don't even fully understand it, but they are like you're right. They're willing to excuse anything that these individuals are accused of, whether it's Tate's cult, Elon's cult, Trump's cult. It doesn't matter because they have invested so much of themselves into these people that they will not see the bad things. They will always have an excuse for it, or it will always be made up, right? You can't believe these things, it's not true. But it's because they have put themselves into that person, right? It's not just that you're attacking Elon, you're attacking them. And they take it all just as personally. And it's this deep, psychosis that takes hold of these individuals. And we've got to find a way, and I don't know how to do it, but we have to find a way to pull these people out of it. It's okay to have heroes. It's okay to be like, hey, I like this musician, they're really great. But if they do something terrible, I'm not gonna excuse that. I'm still going to think it's bad. I think a great example of that, is everything Michael Jackson was accused of, right? Mm-hmm. Some great music. I'm not gonna turn it off when it comes on, my Pandora station. But you have to be able to understand people do bad things. People can create good things and be bad people. That doesn't make the good thing they've created a bad thing, but they lump it all together. This person is great, everything they've done is good. If they've done something bad, it's because somebody's lying about them somewhere. It's just, I don't know, I can't even describe it.
Yeah, well, certainly a long battle we're gonna have to continue to be engaged in, an alternative to these just terrible predators who are preying, in this case, literally on women, but also on men to try to make them want to be like them. There has to be an alternative presented to that.